Are you thinking of taking up teaching as your future course, or you're already taking it but still having doubts? Watch this video as I tell you the reasons why you should not become a teacher. Thank you for watching this new episode of my E-Class in Bites. I'm Elena and I make videos about education, technology, and content creation. This year, I will be celebrating a decade as a teacher, or to be specific, as a college instructor. To be honest, when I was younger, it was not included in the list of my dream professions. So if you are a senior high school student contemplating on taking up education in college, or you are already an education student still having doubts if this is the right course for you, here are some reasons why you shouldn't pursue a teaching career. These reasons are in no particular order and are based on a blog post by Michael Hoon. Link to the blog post will be in the description below. You are not 100% comfortable with the kids. If you choose teaching as your career, well, your main job is to be with kids at least 6 hours a day. It depends what kind of teacher you want to become. Do you want to teach in preschool, elementary, or high school? Of course, the type of approaches you will use will be dependent on their level. As for me, I teach in college, and my students are more mature compared to the levels I mentioned earlier. But it doesn't mean that teaching in college is like a walk in the park. The approach is different, and there are challenges that I have to deal with every semester. You can't deal with parents. Okay, so maybe you love the kids. But what about their parents? Be ready to deal with parents with various parenting styles. Managing the parents is also a teacher's job. When it comes to their children's education, parents can get pretty emotional or downright out of control. Will you be teaching in a private or public school? This can also be a factor, especially in basic education. Since most of my college students are of legal age, I seldom encounter their parents or guardians. But being prepared helps for sure, especially during graduation season. You don't like homework. Please bear in mind that once you graduate and become a teacher, there is even tons of homework to be done. A teacher's workday rarely ends at the sound of the bell. There will be papers and tests to grade. There are lesson plans to prepare. Excited to have summers off? Well, don't get too excited because those 2 months of summer will not be spent purely on vacation, but on doing professional development work and getting ready for the next school year. You are not adaptable. In math, 1 plus 1 will always equal 2. In English, the alphabet will always start with A and end with Z. In history, the Philippine Independence Day will always be June 12. The information you teach may never change, but the way you teach it certainly will. Perhaps your school's administration will demand you to rewrite that lesson plan you submitted, or the school's curriculum has changed. Perhaps what works for a class of well-behaved students will not work for an unruly one. A teacher must be able to adapt to any number of predictable and unpredictable situations. Like what happened in 2020. We were forced to become online teachers and continue to deliver education from home. If you don't think you're sufficiently flexible, then teaching probably isn't for you. You want to get rich. If this is one of your goals in life, you are in the wrong profession because you aren't going to get rich as a teacher. In your screen is the average starting salary of a teacher in the Philippines. Teachers can spend hundreds of out-of-pocket pesos on class supplies or learning materials. That isn't to say that the job is not rewarding in countless other ways, or that the worth of a job is measured by the amount of a paycheck. But if making bank is your ultimate goal, you'll need other sources to have that extra income. I mention these reasons not to discourage you from becoming a teacher. Maybe this isn't also the aim of Michael Hoon's blog post. As what I've mentioned earlier in the video, I will be celebrating my 10 years of being a college instructor. There are many reasons why I was able to stay in the profession despite the challenges. In the end, it will be a personal choice. These are just some reasons that you must consider and think about before taking this profession. As they say, teaching is a noble job that is worth pursuing. If you learned something from this video, please hit the like button and share this with others. Leave a comment. And also, it will be nice if you are subscribed. Watch my other videos here. Stay safe.